the $2 latte that broke the internet. Alright folks, let me tell you about the funniest rage bait I ever pulled off. It all started with nothing but a plain old cup of coffee. One random Tuesday morning, I was in my tiny apartment kitchen. Just like any other day, I brewed up my usual store brand drip. You know, the big plastic tub that costs about $2 for the whole thing. Poured it into my favorite chipped mug, added a splash of regular milk, and snapped a quick photo right there on the counter next to the toaster. No filters, no fancy lighting, no edits at all. Just honest to goodness cheap Joe. Then I posted it in our local town Facebook group with this caption: just dropped $28 on this single origin oat milk lavender latte at that new artisan cafe downtown. Totally worth every single penny. Changed my whole morning vibe. I hit post and walked away to make some toast. Man, within minutes the comments started flooding in like a dam that burst. People were furious. This is what's wrong with America right now. One guy typed, 28 bucks for coffee? No wonder nobody can afford rent or groceries anymore. Another dude wrote a whole essay tying it straight to corporate greed and how baristas are basically robbing the middle class blind. Someone else swore they knew the exact cafe and claimed it was under investigation for price gouging. Buddy, I completely made the place up. Then the defenders rolled in, all passionate and serious. Actually, if the beans are ethically sourced and the pour over takes real skill, that price is completely fair. Ma'am, this was brewed in a $12 machine from Walmart. Just sat on my couch, sipping my actual $2 coffee, grinning like an idiot while the whole thing spiraled. Folks started posting their own coffee pics as proof of what real quality looks like. Someone created a poll asking if $28 was reasonable for premium coffee. It racked up thousands of votes in hours. A local food blogger shared the post saying, "This is why we can't have nice things anymore," and it blew up with over 10,000 likes. I just let it simmer. Best entertainment I'd had all week. By day 2, a local news page picked it up. They ran an article titled "Viral Coffee Post Has Everyone Talking About Rising Prices." Interviewed a real barista who basically said no legitimate cafe charges that much for a basic latte. Thank you, sir. Then this TikTok girl jumped in. She held up 2 cups side by side, fancy versus regular drip, and ranted about food culture today. That video hit over 500,000 views. At this point, I'm dying laughing. My sister texts me out of nowhere. "Dude, I just saw your coffee post in my PTA group chat. They're all debating it over coffee hour. One mom is swearing off cafes forever. PTA moms fighting about my fake latte? Come on now." Day 3, I finally dropped the update. Posted a clear picture of the empty coffee tub with the bargain price tag staring right at the camera. Caption read, "Tastes even better knowing I didn't actually spend $28. Gotcha." The replies exploded even harder than the first time. "I defended you to my wife and now she's not talking to me." One guy wrote, "I literally broke up with my girlfriend because she thought the price was reasonable. This is all your fault, bro." Another one said, "I changed my entire morning routine because of your post and now I look like an idiot. I just leaned back, took another sip of my cheap coffee and scrolled through the absolute chaos with the biggest smile on my face." The internet, man, never changed. One little white lie about a latte and suddenly everyone's arguing about the economy, gentrification, and who knows what else. Best $2 I ever spent. What's the craziest rage babe you've ever seen go down? Drop it in the comments. If you enjoyed this story, smash that like button, drop a comment below, and hit subscribe so you never miss a daily upload.